Time for yoga. I'm Alicia. I am the owner and lead trainer at Apprentice Yoga School, the author of Yoga Best Life. Get your copy if you haven't already. And today's yoga practice is with blocks. So if you don't have blocks, take a time and do a different video and then come back to this video when you have blocks. You'll need 2 blocks for today's practice. You can choose any size. These that I happen to have handy are the 3-inch. I do prefer 4-inch blocks, but these are just the ones that I have today. So you'll take your 2-inch blocks and have them with you the entire practice. All right, come onto seated so that your feet are connected and your knees are wide. This is called Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Then take your blocks in your hands. Have your left hand on block over to your left. Then inhale, reach up through your right arm. Reach up through your block. Exhale, soften your shoulder, your right shoulder down from your right ear. And press your feet together so much that your legs start to feel warm. Inhale, lift your ribs up from your pelvis. Lift your arm high. Exhale, side stretch. Take your top block and reach over to your left side. You can lower your ear or chin and stay here for 3 sighs. Make them big. Inhale, reach up through your top arm, lift your chest up. Exhale, take your left hand down, place your hand on top of your block. Then take your left arm, reach it up to the sky. Stay here. Engage your feet, press your heels and the balls of your feet together. Inhale, lift up through your sternum. Exhale, lean for your side stretch. Choose your head placement and make your next 3 sighs even bigger than the last 3. Inhale, back upright. And exhale, bring your hands down to both blocks. From here, take your hands, help your legs together, and then have your blocks by your sides. Fling them a little bit behind you, and then press your hands onto your blocks. Spread your fingers so wide that your pinkies and thumbs kind of go off of your blocks. Press your feet down into the floor. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, slide your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your chest higher. Exhale, slide your shoulders back. Take one more deep breath to lengthen up through your torso. Exhale, release. Bring your hips right to the inside of your blocks and straighten your legs. From here, we'll play with some activation of core. Inhale, reach up through your arms and ribs. Spread your fingers. Exhale, press your hands into your blocks. Lift your hips up. Stay here. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lower easily down. Keep your toes active, spread them. Inhale, reach up through your arms. Exhale, press your hands down, lift your butt. Stay here, press into the balls of your hands. Inhale, lengthen up through your crown. Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, reach up through your arms. Exhale, lower your hands to lift your butt. From here, bend your right and left knee, lift your hips. If you feel like you need more space, move your feet forward until your ankles are right under your knees. Inhale, lift your hips in line with your knees. Exhale, press your tailbone towards your knees to lift hips higher. Inhale, lengthen your knees away from your shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Downward facing dog. Bring your hands to the top of your mat. If you're wrist sensitive, you can use your blocks, or bring your hands onto your mat, have your blocks handy. In your down dog, shift your weight towards your legs, and then press your chest to your thighs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, press your chest closer to your legs. You can stay with your legs straight or bend your knees to stretch out your toes. And then walk your feet to your hands. Grab your blocks, place them right under your shoulders. Step your feet back until your ankles are right under your hips, and align your shoulders right over your wrists. If your blocks are really close to your feet, consider that that's not how long your body is, your torso is. So step your feet back until you create the length of your own torso. From here, spread your fingers out so your fingers are not gripping your block. Notice what you feel in your hands. Here you get to feel the support of your blocks, like relying on something, leaning on something. So today's class, I invite you to examine what it feels like to lean on the support of your blocks. Especially if you're not used to asking for help like me, this can be a great way. This is the way I taught myself how to be okay with support from a source other than self. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward, widen your shoulders. Exhale, widen your fingers, shift your hips back. So you do a little bit of a rock. Inhale, lengthen forward onto your blocks. Exhale, press back to your heels. Inhale, lengthen chest forward. Exhale, option one, stay here, or shift your weight onto your hands and your left leg. Lift your right leg straight back. Here, align your heel with your hips. So if you feel your right hip is higher than your left, lower your right hip down. One way to know is to feel your left hamstring. Your left hamstring will tell you when your hips are level with a nice sensation in your hip, in your hamstring, your hip, and your butt cheek. Stay here. Inhale. Lengthen your head and heel away from each other. Exhale, lower your right heel. If your hands start to feel tired, you can allow your hands to rest on your blocks, or if you like the challenge, you can spread your fingers out again. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward, and if your blocks aren't on the highest height, adjust them that they are, so that they are. Exhale, press your left heel back. Align your hips so that your left and right hip are level with the earth. Look to your right hamstring to tell you. Spread your toes. Stay here. Inhale, get long in your ribs. Exhale, soften your mouth. Stay here, one more inhale. Exhale, lower your leg. Option to take it up a notch. Inhale, reach your right heel back. Exhale, stay here. Press out through your toes, spread them. Inhale, reach your left hand forward, so your alternate arm and leg. Exhale, stay here. Soften your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, spread your toes and fingers. Reach out through your arm and leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach your left leg back. Exhale, soften your mouth, separate your teeth. Inhale, reach your right arm forward. Press into your left hand and your right arm, your left hand and right leg for stability. Level out your hips. Inhale, elongate your body. Exhale, release. Remove your blocks, set them by your side, and then fold forward. Press into your shins. Inhale, scoop your chest forward. Slide your shoulders way back until your back feels flatter. Then exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step your feet back. Down dog. Now let's have some fun. Down dog with a block. Take your block, bring it between your thighs so that it's midway between crotch and knees, and then bring your hands to the mat. Lift your hips back. Squeeze your block as if you could squeeze it back between your hamstrings. Use the front of your thighs, reach them into center, and reach the middle of your thighs back behind you. Squeeze your block so much that you feel the strength of your legs activate. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Exhale, straighten your legs. Press your chest back. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Notice what you feel in your hips. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, bend your knees. Stretch out your toes. Exhale, straighten your legs. Squeeze your block back. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten your legs. That was 4. Do 6 more so that you stretch your toes. You feel your butt cheeks move. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 3 more. Notice what you feel in your body as you rely on this block to help you feel your own strength. Now for some fun. We'll do little kangaroo hops or down dog hops. So just lift your hips and lift your feet. Just like land with really bent knees. All right? Take 10 of those. Inhale, bend, exhale, up. Notice your legs are talking to you. Finish those out. All right, now we're going to use that activation and warmth to bring your feet to your hands. So inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift your hips up, bring feet a little closer. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, lift hips up, bring feet a little closer. And then all the way till your feet meet your hands. From here, now go back. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift your hips up, take your feet a little back. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, go back. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, go back. All right. Now, if you can, reduce the amount of hops to 1 or 2 to get your feet to hands. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, feet to hands. So you might have to lift your hips higher to do it. Press your hands into shins. Inhale, lengthen forward through your chest. Exhale, fold. Keep your block there. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, connect your hands, bring them to heart level. And relax your arms by your sides. Modified sun salutation. All right, here we go. Use the block to start you off in mountain pose. Turn your toes forward
And then activate your legs. Press your front of your thighs towards your block.
Press the middle of your thighs behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees
as if you're sitting in a chair. Keep your legs here. Keep pressing your middle thighs back to be the space behind you. Widen your arms out like goalposts or cactus. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, shift your weight back until your knees are over your ankles. Inhale, widen your elbows away from center. Exhale, fold your chest to thighs. Then press hands into shins. Keep your block there. Inhale, reach your chest away from your block until your back feels flat. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Take your feet behind you using your hops, one or multiple hops. Down dog. From here, shift your weight into high plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, down dog, shift your chest back. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Exhale, lift your hips to bring feet to hands. Inhale, press your hands into shins, lengthen chest forward. Exhale, fold your chest down, reach your head down. Inhale, reach all the way up, stand tall. Exhale, bend your knees into chair pose. Widen your elbows. Re-engage your legs with your blocks. Inhale, lift your toes up, spread your toes. Exhale, fold your chest to thighs. Press hands into shins. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, bring hands to mat. Float your hips back. Inhale, high plank, shift your chest forward. Exhale, down dog, lift your hips back. Inhale, bend your knees. Squeeze your block. Exhale, lift your hips, bring feet to hands. Inhale, press your hands to shins, reach your head forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Stand tall. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees. Inhale, lift your toes up, spread your toes. Exhale, lower only your big toes. Hello, big toes. Squeeze your block. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, look at your toes. Start with your pinkies and lower your toes one at a time. Flow forward. Press hands into shins. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, bring your hands down, take your feet back. Inhale, lengthen a high plank, shift your chest forward. Exhale, press your hips back to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Exhale, lift hips, bring feet to hand. Inhale, press your chest forward like you could look over a cliff. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up tall. Then exhale, bring your hands down. Relax your hands. Remove your block. Woo! That block takes it up a notch. All right. Set your block to the side. And then come all the way into Warrior Two. Step your right foot back. In Warrior Two, align your front heel with the middle of your back foot, like you could draw an imaginary line. And then take your block in both hands. Widen your arms out. Here, find a way to accept the block without straining. So hold the block without forcing it, and then widen your blocks away from each other. Bend your front knee until it's over your ankle. Inhale, press your shoulders and your thighs away from center. Stay here and take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take your left arm down to triangle. Reach up through your right block. Feel for how far away you can get your shoulders and your blocks from each other. Take a deep breath to reach up and back through your top arm. You can look in any direction that feels good for your neck. Stay here for 3 breaths. Three breaths minimum. Half moon. In half moon, your hips will stay in this position. You'll just shift forward. So you could lift your arm up and bring your block right in front of your left toes. Then reach up through your top arm. So just like we started off in today's class, your block under shoulder, heel under hip. Reach back through your right arm, right leg. Reach up through your right arm. Spread your toes. Slow your breath. Release. Lower down. All the way onto both blocks, both feet flat on the floor. Relax your neck. Take a deep breath and side out. Again. One more. All right. Step your right foot back. And by right foot, I mean left foot. Switch sides. And then widen your arms out to warrior 2. This stance is a chance to embody the qualities of a warrior. The strength, the endurance. So here, if you don't feel anything in your right leg, bend your knee over your ankle. Lower your thigh and hips closer to the floor until you feel something that requires endurance. And then slow your breath down. Notice how you can embrace the blocks with ease, without strain, without refusing to help. Triangle. Straighten your front leg, shift your hips back to your back leg. Then press your right hand and block behind your right thigh. Lengthen up through your left arm and block. Find a position for your neck. And then breathe slowly into your left side as you open up through your left collarbone and ribs. Slow your breath down. Half moon. Then you need to lift up through your core. Take your right hand and block in front of your right foot. Press down into your block and back through your left arm. Find the alignment. Right shoulder and hip over right leg and arm. Reach up through your left arm. Press your left leg back. Find your breath. And by find your breath, that means feel for breath. Spread your toes. Spread toes really wide. Release. Woo. Forward fold. Take 3 sides. Toe stand in Baddha Konasana. Bring your blocks together and then widen out your feet, lower down, almost to like a yogi squat. Widen your feet out for yogi squat. You may use your blocks under your hips if that's accessible or if it feels good. You may choose to use without the blocks. Place your feet flat and then widen your toes out to the sides. Press your thighs, press your elbows into thighs. Inhale, sit up tall through your chest. Exhale, soften any gripping in your hips, your butt cheeks. Stay here for slow breath in and out of your nose. Sit on your blocks if you aren't. Feel the connection to your blocks, the support from your blocks. Feel so much support that you can soften something. Take 3 more breaths. Sigh them out of your mouth. Baddha Konasana toe stand. Bring your feet together while you're on your blocks and then shift your weight forward. So here, this may not feel accessible if you have hip sensitivity or knee sensitivity, so if you fall back, totally fine. You could even use your blocks to support you, in front of you, behind you, to the sides of you. And if it feels okay, you could, one at a time, bring hands to touch. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, soften your shoulders. Release. Lay down on your back for bridge. Press down into your feet. Lift your hips up. Take your block and place it right between your thighs. Notice the difference. Squeeze your block and lift your hips up. And then release your block, lift your hips up. Here you get to feel the difference of using the block with support that just amplifies your own strength and using your own strength without the support. So inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, place your block between your thighs. Squeeze your block and lift your chest. Press your tailbone forward. Inhale, lift your chest towards your chin. Exhale, stay. Squeeze your block. Then remove your block. Stay here. Notice what you feel. Inhale, press your heels down, lift your hips higher. Exhale, press your tailbone towards your knees. One more inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down.
breath in, side out. Two more. Wing removing pose. Straighten your left leg. Bring your right knee into your right side. Interlace your fingers to draw your right leg in. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hug your right knee in towards your right armpit. Pause here to feel your breath. Twist. Lower down onto your block. And then reach your right arm over to the right. Take 3 of your biggest sighs. Stay here and allow your body to accept the help of your block. Soften your butt cheek. Soften your tongue. Release. Bring your low back to the mat. Switch your legs. Hug your left leg in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your knee to your armpit. Twist. Lower your knee to your block. Reach your left arm over to the left. And take 3 sighs before you remain still and soften. Soften into the support of the floor and block. Soften your thighs, your butt. Release. Bring both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs like you're giving yourself a hug. Take one side. Shavasana. Take your blocks, bring them under your knees, and then relax your legs out long, or bend your knees and take your blocks under your knees, your feet together. Place your hands on your hips, your belly, or rest them by your sides. Take 3 sighs to lower your body's energy into stillness for a silent Shavasana. Relax your chin down, neck down to the floor. Soften your shoulders down from your ears. And then use the silence to scan your body and notice how you can relax into the support of the floor and your blocks. Notice where your attention is. Bring it back into your body. Soften into the floor and your blocks. size as needed to soften more. Bring yourself back to total bodily awareness. Start with your toes, wiggle your toes. Then wiggle your fingers. You might roll your ankles and wrists. Stretch out. And roll onto your left side. Feel the support of the floor under you. To come up, slowly make your way upright. Sit cross-legged on a block. In today's practice, we got to tap into the balance of relying on and softening into support and help from outside of your body, outside of yourself. Continue this practice of awareness of how you interact with help in your life, physically and non-physically. Commit to yourself to continue your yoga self-awareness. Seal in your personal commitment with a deep breath. Inhale, reach out and up. Touch your hands at the top. Exhale, draw hands down the center line like you're sealing it in. 2 more on your own. Make them big. Namaste. Thanks, yogi friends, for joining. I invite you to get a copy of my book so that you can learn more about ways to live yoga that are physical and non-physical. If you're interested in learning yoga in depth, apply to the Princess Yoga School. We teach you all of the things you need to know to become a yoga teacher, and we also encourage you to pursue your own vision of creating yoga in places where it's needed the most. So have a great rest of your day. Peace, y'all. World peace through inner peace.